welcome back to Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. We've got HeistAlmighty, Fuzzy, and Sith over here. We're going to take a look at a beer that was brought back for us from Newfoundland.
Ah, Newfoundland!
Ah, Newfoundland!
The tropical island of Newfoundland! Tropical? Are icebergs tropical? That's fun.
Right. Anyway.
In 1,000 years, it'll be tropical.
That's right.
Maybe. Maybe in 100 years.
We shall be optimistic for humanity.
Okay, anyway, so Blue Star is what we're going to take a look at. This beer comes from Newfoundland, obviously.
Is it a stubby bottle? Is that stubby?
It's smaller than your typical bottle, but it's not stubby. Like, stubby would be like rounded here and then whatever. Yeah. But yeah, it's like slathered in the Newfoundland flag. And it's from what HeistAlmighty says, it's basically like Labatt Blue from Newfoundland.
Yeah, it was bought out by Labatt, but I'm pretty sure it's still actually made in Newfoundland and only available in Newfoundland. So if you look up like its parent company, it's Labatt's, but
Anheuser-Busch kind of thing.
Yeah, it still says just Labatt in there.
Yeah, well, Anheuser-Busch, whatever. So yeah, so Labatt owns this company, it's the parent company of this one. So apparently you were saying it was made with real Hallertau hops.
That's what they claim.
So it uses real German noble. Oh, excuse me, I'm still burping up that dragon fruit stuff.
Is it the dragon fruit or your crazy other concoction?
Natty Light, you mean?
Yeah.
Natty Ice? Whatever.
Oh, any Ice Light chill. Anyway,
this is HeistAlmighty's bottle, so you start pouring. Yeah, just like water.
It's water.
Num num St. John water.
Oh.
Taste that chlorine.
Oh.
Num num St. John's water. St. John's water. St. John water.
Let's hope the beer doesn't taste like water.
You can take more than that, Buzz. You're gonna find this
right
up your alley.
Hold on. Don't give me too much. You can get that 1,000 more.
I need a taste. I don't think I left.
Dredges! Dredge!
There's not going to be any dredges in this. This is going to be more filtered than your mom.
My mom's not filtered at all. You don't know my mom at all.
Your cigarettes are.
Oh!
Yeah. Stop trying to make your mom jokes back to Fuzzman. You're never gonna living down. Is not gonna be let go. No, you're never taking that one back.
Okay, so taking a look at this one here, it looks like your typical light. Let's look at that Natty Light, that Natty Ice we just drank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah,
it's got that sticky head, the pea color.
This one's head looks a lot better than the other. Yeah, that's true. I prefer the look of this head than Natty's head. Bum. Too many jokes.
Yeah, look at that. Look at I can kick up some head if you swirl it around a little.
This one might actually be real beer.
Okay, give it a smell now.
Is this the first real beer tonight?
No.
5.0 ABV.
Smells like lager.
Lager boy.
Smells like beer. Yeah. It smells kind of like pea.
It smells like lager.
It does smell like lager. I mean, there's a little bit of like. I want to say corn.
Maybe a little bit. I'm getting just a faint hint of those German hops, though.
A little bit of apple fruitiness and some herbalness, too.
A little bit of that grassy herbal hop. Just a tiny bit.
A little tiny bit grassy in there.
It doesn't smell worse than fermented apple juice. Correct.
Bingo.
Down the hatch?
Down the hatch. Cheers. Holy crap, it tastes like a blue.
It does.
A little bit of like a ricey malty sweetness in the very back. A little bit of like this appley kind of tartness to it.
It's not offensive like the Newfoundlander. No.
This goes down easier than Screech.
Goes down easier.
Anything goes down easier than Screech.
Goes down easier than natural ice.
Screech isn't that bad.
And it's very clean tasting. There's no aftertaste to this.
I'm not the only one that's quite dry.
Have you been Newfoundland?
Well, I haven't had true Newfoundland Screech.
You've had the same Screech as I've had then.
Yeah. And that's not bad. Yeah, this is pretty standard macro lager. Like, a little bit of corn, a little bit of rice, a little bit of malt sweetness, a little bit of grassy kind of herbal hop, just a tiny bit in the end of it, and nothing.
Can you drink 12 of it?
I completely agree.
Could probably drink a whole... Actually, I definitely did drink a whole bunch of these. I don't know how many of these I drank when I was in Newfoundland.
Yeah.
I mean,
inoffensive, good tasting. There's not really any kind of big, outstanding corn taste to it either.
This wasn't my...
It tastes like a rice beer, but it's actually pretty good.
This wasn't my favorite of the Newfoundland-only macros, but it was certainly very drinkable. This could definitely go down like water.
Yeah. It's good for a macro. I will give it that.
Alright, well, let's call it.
HeistAlmighty, you go first.
I'm gonna say 3.
3? Wow. Sid?
I have to agree. This isn't bad. It doesn't have a lot of flavor, but I can definitely sit down and drink these.
Yeah,
so I have to agree with 3.
I'm going to say 3 as well, just because it's actually really nice and easy drinking. Lager boy?
3.5.
3.5. Jeez.
Pretty standard.
Give him the higher rating than the rest of us. Imagine that. Lager boy. Okay. Yeah, so amazingly enough, a macro beer, and it tastes like a macro, yet we like it because it's a darn good macro.
Hey, some of the Newfoundland only macros are pretty decent. Some of them are not that great. Jockey Club, not that good.
Still want to try something.
I still want to try. I didn't get a chance to try Black Horse, and I was a little disappointed by that. This is probably not quite as good as India beer, but not bad.
Okay, but overall, we actually really like this one. And if you're in Newfoundland, definitely pick it up.
Yeah.
If you just want a lager to drink.
Yeah.
Something swell. Like this guy. Okay, so
thanks for your job. Takes you to St. John's.
It doesn't take me to St. John's.
They're expanding all the time.
No,
we're expanding Newfoundland.
No, we have an affiliate in Newfoundland.
Okay. But they're not under your IT umbrella.
No, not yet.
Alright, so thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's beer reviews of... Thank you for watching Maxwell Starr's beer reviews of Blue Star. We'll talk to you folks later.
Cheers.
Cheers.